लेकिन ये साला कर क्या रहा है यहाँ पे?
Oh, hi. Sorry, I was just looking at my school diary and I was quite surprised as I was reading through it, and I was just realizing that how much interested I was in virtually everything. Like, um, let me just tell you a fact. So I'm randomly opening a paper, a page. The date is 28/11/2013. So November 28th. I have written a fact here. Let me show you as well. It's all here. When anything get rusted, it produce heat. Second fact, anaconda eat only 8 to 10 times food in an year. In a year, hummingbird eat more food 3 times than its weight. Phagocytes, a type of WBC, can kill germs in our lungs also. I had no need to write these facts or learn about these facts because in 2023 I was in ninth class, and still I am writing all these things like about sun. The age of sun is 4.6 billion years. The diameter is 1,392,684 kilometers, and the circumference is something. Temperature is 5,500, and like this, there are a lot of facts out here that I had no need to write. I just found this card that we used to get in classic cream, kids cream, vanilla flavor biscuits. Anyways, there is something that I have written about atomic hydrogen. The hydrogen obtained by the dissociation of hydrogen molecule is called atomic hydrogen because of high HH bond enthalpy. Atomic hydrogen is produced only at high temperature in an electric arc or under ultraviolet radiation. I have written a formula as well. In ninth class, I was doing. Oh, by the way, no, actually, by this time, I reached 10th class. Yeah, there is a quote as well written here. Do not go where the path may reach. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail. We can't create anything before destroying something. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. And the main fact here is the main quote here is it's never too late. Interesting. So why am I making this video? Do I want to tell you how smart I was when I was in school? No. What I want to tell you is how curious I was when I was in school. And then something happened in between the school and today that I was no longer interested in all these facts. I was no longer interested in knowing, filling my brain with as much information as I can, learn as much as I can, build skills, impress others, showcase them, and all. It just somewhere between school, college, work, I stopped learning. And no, I'm not saying about the learning part where you're doing it in your college, reading a new book, a new subject, or learning a tool at your job. What I am talking about is learning with curiosity. The way that the thing that I had when I was in my school, that I got enough guts to write a whole diary about things unrelated to my subjects. And I realized that it's not because I wanted to, like, it's not because I wanted to stop learning or because I got lazy. Well, I did got lazy, and I would say not lazy, I got comfortable in my job. and uh, and then in between life happened. Classes started, marks, attendance, deadlines, job, promotion, KPIs, learning a new tool. While all these things were happening, I forgot that when I was a kid, I wanted to learn everything and how things work, how to build stuff, how to fix things with my own hand. And somewhere along the line, along this way, I became a specialist who forgot how to be curious. I became a specialist at my job. I became a specialist at my subject in college. And I forgot how to be curious, why I was doing all these things. But, anyways, so today is the 1st of January 2026, and I'm starting this new thing, something new, something different. This channel that is called BOMTICC. 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 What does it mean? It stands for biting one more than I can chew. And the story behind it is very silly. I was just watching a random video of this female YouTuber who was building something or took a challenge, and in between, she just said this one line that, "Oh, I just realized that I bite one more than I can chew." And I guess I won't be able to complete it, but I don't regret it because I took this big challenge and I learned a lot of things that I was not expecting to learn in between this. So I thought, why not? I can also do the same thing, and while doing it, I can just make some videos as a diary that I used to make when I was a kid. And now I'm just making a diary on YouTube of the same thing that I was doing while I was a kid. So the idea is every week I'm going to take a challenge of learning something new or building something new or just doing something. It can be learning a skill, learning a new information, learning a new tool, learning a new programming language, learning or building something, doing DIY, fixing my, you know, room, or just doing something challenging like whistling. All I can do is this, but there are people who can do so many things better than doing, or I can learn how to play flute, or I can learn how to throw cards by snapping. There are so many things that I want to learn, and I'm getting old, and I don't want to have this regret of this kid who was in school. And you know what that kid hated the most? Sitting somewhere and doing something. The reason why I never tried for a government job is this: I never wanted to sit at a place and do my work and just increase my tummy, which still, by the way, haven't, you know, became big for some reason. I think my metabolism is too high. Coming back to the topic. So that's I'm gonna do now. Every week, I'm going to learn something new, be it in tech, something DIY, building something like a wood table, or doing something with wires, or doing something with code, plumbing, carpentry, electrical work, programming, electronics, even random life skills. Building fire through wood, using wood, or fixing a light bulb socket, or installing a CCTV camera outside. Just some those DIY skills that I have seen my whole life growing up to American YouTubers, Russian YouTubers, European YouTubers, Australian YouTubers, and I haven't seen a single Indian YouTuber who is actually doing similar thing, who is just having his own man cave or a garage where he's building something, just whatever. I want to prepare myself. It's gonna sound funny. I want to prepare myself for the time that, let's say, because of AI, I will lose my job, or because of whatever reason, recession, market crash, world economy going down, World War III happening, and I'm losing everything that would require a computer, that would require me to sit at some place and doing something with a computer. I want to learn skills that will use my hands, will use some tools and I want to learn those tools. I want to learn. Oh, by the way, how did I got this idea about doing this part is I recently got my home renovated, and it was the paint work, the repair work, and the electrical work. And let me tell you something, I hated it. Just now, it's not even 1 month completed, and the paint is already falling from the bottom part of this room, and which you can see now in this video. And I realized that I can do so much better than them. These people are just stupid. Honestly, no, if you want to take offense, take it. You are stupid. All of you who are working as a labor, doing painting, or who are working as an electrician, doing electrical work and all, you might think that you have knowledge, you might think that you have experience, but the truth is that you are far, far behind in your trade. You know shit. You don't even know any shit that can actually make change in someone's life. Maybe some of you are there who actually learning new, who are learning something, some creative things, learning the color theory. I know. Some of you might comment that, yeah, they are just some labor who are working on a day job and on a work to work basis. Why would they learn all these things? But I have seen some YouTubers here who are electricians, who are painters, and they are sharing their knowledge about how to paint well, how to mix paints, how to not let the paint fall even if there is some moisture in your basement, the floor, or the cement, or your bricks, and it is seeping out from your walls and for making the paint fall, or there is a high concentration amount of salt. All these things, they don't care. And when I told them this thing, that this is the problem, what was their response? Huh, this is how it happens, ऐसा ही होता है. ऊपर we have done the same work in someone else's house, and their paint is also falling, so it's normal. And I was like, what? Seriously, like, you did your work and you have no accountability towards it. And it's not like it was cheap. It costed me 80,000 for the paint, 20,000 for the repair work outside my house, 4,000 for installation of my, not installation, but increasing the height of my gate outside my house, and then 35,000 plus for the electrical work. And still my lights are flickering. Still, the boards were not placed properly, and still the paint is falling. Then what did they do for this money? Anywho, so that's the idea, that I want to out skill them. I want to learn skills that even if someday, tomorrow, or 10 years later, I will lose my job, I will not get any job anywhere, I can just lift my hammer, take my brush, and just do something, earn a living. So that's the idea. That's the deeper core concept of why I'm doing this BOMTICC, biting more than I can chew. And I know it's gonna be hard. I know I'm gonna fail many weeks of skills. But the point is that I will know, I will learn something, and I will make this guy proud who made this diary. Let me show you something on this. The first page had these things. I can see, some of you might comment about the picture of our Prime Minister here. In 2014, I pasted this. That's weird. And I'm not gonna show everything. But yeah, this is the guy, same guy, me, who has been pasting his pictures and all. I'm gonna make this guy proud by learning shitload of skills and failing shitload of time, and still completing my diary this time. Now, yes, as I said, I am doing this to revive this kid inside me, and who loved learning, who loved doing it just for the sake of it, just for the fun. And slowly, I want to become the jack of all trades, not perfect, but capable of doing something, picking something up and just doing it. And yeah, there will be one full video every week where it will show the whole week's journey. And there will be some daily shorts or reels posting by me on my Instagram that you can see, find the link in the description, or uh, the updates, the failures, the frustration, everything that will be going on. I'm gonna post one reel or short here and there on Instagram. So now this is BOMTICC, where every week I bite one more thing that I can't chew or can chew, and we will see what will happen. So till that time, till my next video, this is Kuldeep signing off till the next skill.